to talk about games to get. This is my all-time favorite game. It's called Settlers of Catan. The blue around it is water, so it's an island. And these pieces are movable, so you change it every time. And these numbers are, of course, movable. And it's a very complicated strategy. Well, it's not hard to. Well, it's kind of hard to learn, but once you learn it, you've got it. And but it changes every time, and it's, I'd say, preteen on up. It's definitely not for younger children. We play it as adults mostly. It's a good game to go with another couple and play or whatever. I'd say 3 to 6 people, 4 to 5 is awesome. If you've got 6 people, it gets really crowded on the board. So for each little settlement you get 1 point. And for each of these cities, you get 2 points, and the goal is to get 10 points. And you roll dice, and say I rolled a 8. I would get 1 of this commodity because I'd get 2 actually, because I was sitting on an 8. This one I only have a settlement, so if say the 9 was rolled, I'd get both of these because they're both 9s, and I'm on the junction of these 2. And there's all kinds of strategies, and it never gets boring. There's all different ways you can play it. These things on the outside, you mean like if you're on this one, like say right here, sheep is one of the commodities. You could trade 2 sheep in for 1 of anything else you wanted. Normally you have to trade 4 in, so this is, if you happen to be on, like I'm on 2 sheep, so I might want to try and get this one because I'm probably going to get a lot of sheep. So there's different commodities you can combine together to get different things. Like to buy this, you have to have 4 different commodities. And to buy this one, you need 2 different commodities, but several of each one. So, and you can, when it's your turn, you can say, I have a wheat. Does anybody have a brick? And you can trade. So anyway, this is my favorite game. It's called Settlers of Catan. Let's see the Catan. And this piece here does not come with it. We bought that extra. It helps hold everything together, except when I got this out to show it to you guys, I just broke it. Hopefully we can glue that back together. So that's game number 1. I'm going to pick this up and show you 3 more games that are great family games. This one is a definite old school. You can see the boxes all falling apart. We've had this since my kids were kids. It's a 2-player game. Got these little things that hide it from the other person, and then you take and you put, it sounds deceptively simple, you take and you put like these little pegs, like maybe red, blue, yellow, green, and then they have to guess. And these are how you tell them, okay, you got 1 in the right color, or 1 in the right color and the right position, depending on the little pegs. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 10 tries to guess what you did. You could make it hard, like if you put all 1 color, that makes it hard. Or you can put all, alternate colors, or 2 of one, 2 of the other, whatever. And it's a logic game. It makes you think, and it's great for kids and adults. So it's called Mastermind. I think it's still available. But it's something we enjoy playing even now to this day. This one is a modern one. It's called Game of Phones. It's just got these cards, and you take turns being the one that decides. And each person, like say it's my turn to be the judge, I would draw this card, and it says find the best celebrity gossip of the day. And everybody else would have to find something on their phone, and you get, I think there's a time limit, and then the person that's the judge would decide, okay, which person found the best celebrity gossip. Or The lowest battery percentage wins. Video call anyone. Oops. Video call anyone in your contacts. The first to connect wins. There's just all different kinds of things in here, and it's a good one for teenagers or preteens because they're always on their phones anyway. So if you've got teenage kids or grandkids or preteens even, they'd really enjoy this one. This one I just played recently. We haven't even played it here yet. I've got it played at my other son's house. It's called Quiz. I don't even know how you pronounce it. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. Just a sec. Let me get it out. This one's pretty simple. You roll dice, and then the person that rolls the dice can pick combinations of all of the dice, and the other people, they have to pick one, like, say the red dice was a 3, then they'd have to pick they can pick a 3, say these were the ones. They could pick a blue 5, 3, 5, or 1. But the tricky part is, if you, say I picked this blue 3 right at the very beginning, anything behind it, I can't ever play again. So you have to judge that. I mean, how many things do you want to give up? You want to try and start over here and work this way. So it's pretty easy to play and goes fast, like 15 minutes or so. But it's kind of challenging. I mean, you got to think ahead, and so it's kind of fun. So this is called QWIXX. How you pronounce that? 2 to 5 players, age 8+ it says. So these are my suggestions for some games that you might want to do for last minute Christmas presents. Settlers of Catan's my all-time favorite. It's just hard getting people to play with me because it is pretty long. It's at least an hour-ish or more game. And if you're playing with a bunch of people, the board gets really crowded and convoluted. But it's a lot of fun, and there's this one aspect of it called the thief that we don't play with because we're too competitive. Because with the thief, you can freeze somebody else, and they gets a little temper going if we play with that. So we don't play with that because our whole family is really competitive. So I hope you enjoyed this little quick video. And so we've got Mastermind, Game of Thrones, Quizzix, I guess, QWix, and then Settlers of Catan, which I already put away. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you're looking for a last minute family Christmas present, this is a good one. Want any of these.